What's going on, guys? jblader here, back again on the Dragon SMP server, vanilla SMP server, private and whitelisted, with a lot of great builders on here. We're back with episode 3, and today we are going to be continuing over here on the base. Last time we worked a little bit on the storage area. I'm still not happy with it yet, but we're going to keep working on that. I've been mining a ton of nether quartz. Here, take a look at this. Yeah, that's a lot of nether quartz. If I could sell this stuff for diamonds, which I could if I wanted to here on the server, then yeah, I would have a lot of diamonds. But I'm going to keep it because I do like building with quartz. I've been buying these shulker boxes, and then the main thing we've been doing is getting this villager breeder up and going. What is great is that I AFK'd for a little bit, and we got a ton of these guys in here, which is perfect. What wasn't good is that there's a farmer in here. That might be him right there. He has been harvesting the plants, but they've been breeding so much that it hasn't had time to fill back in. And I know what the solution is, and the solution is to go over here, collect a ton of potatoes, and basically chuck them in there, and yeah, let them do their thing. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Now, I'm going to build a trading hall, but I'm not going to build one of those really fancy ones, I don't think. There are ones that are like automated. They're really great. However, they do take some resources to build. For example, a slime, for sticky pistons, a lot of powered rails. Now, I do have the capability of getting these material. I can buy slime. I can buy gold. Actually, people have gold farms here. So, you know, I can get these resources. However, it seems inefficient because I just don't have a lot of resources in the first place. Like, when I say a lot of resources, I guess I have a lot of resources, but I don't have quite enough to build a great villager trading hall. What I'm going to do is let these guys fill out in here, and then I'm going to go through and basically pick up the ones that I like. I'm going to move them into an area, and then the ones I don't like, I'm going to move to a separate area because they're going to be used for iron farming. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. Let's chuck some potatoes in here. And actually I'm going to run in there and plant, I think, is the best thing to do. So getting out of here can be a hassle. But I got ender pearls, so it shouldn't be too bad. Let's hop in here. It's going to break that, but that's fine. And I can also check these trades and see if there's anything good. Aqua Infinity, that is good. I think I want that. And that's a 24 paper trade. That's like the best paper trade as well. So watch how I get this guy down here. We're gonna, yeah. So one thing I'm gonna do too, let's break this, is I want to make a trading hall. And then instead of having a shop, well, he's just gonna go then. Instead of having a shop where I sell items, I want to have a trading hall where people can come and use it. They can pay like maybe 20 diamonds up front, and they can use it as much as they want. So that way they can get their own mending books. They don't have to pay for mending books, or they can just pay for the right to use my villager trading system. If this sounds familiar, a YouTuber called Impulse SV did this on Hermitcraft this season, and I thought it was really clever. So we're going to do something along those lines probably. What's really nice is that there are just so many people playing on here that you can do stuff like that, and I know people will take advantage of it, unlike SMPs have done in the past where there aren't a lot of active players. I know the guys on here are really going to be interested in a resource like that. So that is something to take into consideration. Hello, little baby villager. Yeah, these guys have been breeding up a storm. These green coat ones are really funny. They're called nitwits because they don't trade. And they are keeping that in the 1.14 update, which I think is really funny. So that's really nice. Of course, 1.14 villagers get an overhaul. Trading gets an overhaul, pillagers, man, just a lot of stuff, which is fun, but we got to stock up on iron, and we got to stock up on the correct villagers right off the bat. Now, in this update, villagers actually have multiple, or librarians, I want to say, actually have multiple book trades. For example, this guy's lore 3 first, right? And then he should have 2 more. In the next update, if I'm correct, what little experimenting I've done on it, they do not have but 1 trade, which is bad, I guess. They only have 1, that initial book trade is basically all they've got. So that means that I don't know how these guys are going to translate into the next version. Either they're going to just keep the first trade they have, or they're going to keep the best trade. I don't know. So we're going to experiment a little bit, and hopefully I can just keep villagers that have the first trade that's really good. If that makes sense. That first initial trade, I think, is the one that's going to stay. So we're going to enchant some gear. We're going to do some resource gathering. I forgot I got to do this, or they want to escape. We're going to do some resource gathering, and we'll let these guys breed for a little bit, get some villagers going, and then I think I'm going to build my trading hall down here. It needs to be at least 32 blocks away from this, just so that they don't breed, because I don't want baby villagers over there and here. Just want them here. And we're going to start organizing these guys over here. I might make it into a little above ground building, kind of like this for right now, and then later we can put something over top of it. So let's get started with that. It is time to knock out these blocks. These blocks are stopping the baby villagers from falling down into the system. And man, I got so many in there. That is perfect. Let's go ahead and knock out these blocks. Let these guys fall into... Okay, something is not working. These guys are getting out. I got two. Oh, I know what it is. They're coming in through here. Let me just... Oh, man. I should have seen this coming. Yet again, this is temporary, so... We're just going to place some random blocks here. I'll go get some more slabs. But yeah, these guys are the librarians or the cartographers, both of which are great. We got a few in there already. This is turning out great. Let's AFK for a bit and get some stockpiled up in here. Alrighty guys, I know it's been a long time since I've done an update, but it's time to finally update you on what I've done. So as we've seen in the last few clips, I've been letting these guys breed and get stockpiled up. They get in this little tube here, which is really nice. A few of them have gotten out apparently. And there's a zombie villager, so one of them got dead. Alright, so I've got some work to do here, but that is fine. Let me show you what I've been doing. Basically, most of them stay down here. Oh, I see now what is happening. They are getting out here. The babies are. Well, dang. We'll do that. That way they can't really get out as easily. I'll fix that later. So the villagers go down this tube here, and then I minecart them. I just basically throw a minecart on that rail. They get picked up. They get brought down here. The ones I want go over here to the right, and the ones I don't go into this right here. These right here are ones that aren't really that great, so I don't really care if they stay alive or if they don't, so I can always just lava bucket this and they'll be gone really shortly. But I'm going to be building an iron farm soon. We're on 1.13. I want to grab all the iron I can, and they're pretty easy to build, and I've got about 40 in here. That's what you need. The good ones I've put over here. So let's take a look at this trading hall. So the block here signifies what trade they are. So this is a librarian. He's got Aqua Infinity as his first trade. and it's a good one. And then I think his other trades are okay. Luck of the Sea, and I haven't unlocked the last one. But Aqua Infinity is great. Infinity and Fortune, Looting 1. These are good farmers, which means they have decent farming trades. 19, 15, 16 is pretty good. 15, 15, 15 I think is the lowest you can get. Loyalty, Respiration. And some of these are expensive. For example, I believe, let's see. That's pretty cheap. Let's see, Curse of Binding. Silk Touch for 7. That's crazy good. I think it's this one. Yeah, Fire Protection 58. Okay, that's ridiculously expensive. But you do have a cheap Depth Strider 3 in there. So some of these are expensive. Some of them are not. Like this Unbreaking is really good. 16 for Unbreaking 3. It's awesome. So this is my villager trading hall. I haven't made it 1.14 proof yet. We're going to be doing that at another time. And this is going to be expanding. So this is going to go here. We're going to have 9 slots here, 9 there, 9 there. And then I'm going to raise it up a level. And we're going to have another level going up. And then I'll have as many as I need to do. And then this wall is just going to be a aesthetical wall, I suppose. And what I'm going to do is have a entrance from my base here so that people can come here and use this. And I want to make it a commodity so that people can come and pay a fee to use this villager trading hall, which I think is pretty cool. This is a sugarcane farm. You probably saw me working on this, and it is pretty simple and very efficient. This is an hour of AFKing, so it's pretty dang good. Let me show you how it works. In here we have pistons and 3 observer blocks here. So if an item goes, or if sugarcane grows, let's see if we can get one to do it live here. Sugarcane grows onto that block, it sends an update. There we go, it sends an update to the pistons, and it hits it. And then there's a minecart underneath it that picks everything up. Very simple. And then this over here, man, this thing just keeps on producing. This is a potato farm and a carrot farm. This is a new design that I saw online. Somebody had a really great tutorial for it. I'll link it in the description below. And it's producing, it reduces somewhere around 800 items per hour or something like that. And that's probably pretty accurate because I've been AFKing for about an hour. And we're getting close to that 800 point. So that is great. The reason we have sugarcane and these farms here, well, this one takes villagers, which is no problem now. So I was waiting to get villagers to make that. And now that we have villagers, we'll need stuff that that we can trade with them to get emeralds. Sugarcane is an easy trade. Potatoes, carrots are an easy trade. And I'm going to be trying to create farms that are good for other stuff that we might need to trade. So that is all the time that I have for this video. I've put a lot of time in it. We've been lighting up this area here. We cleared this out, put in this trading system, made the sugarcane farm, and made the carrot and potato farm all in one episode. But the next episode is going to be the biggie. We are going to be making the iron farms. And yes, you heard me right, iron farms, plural. We are going to be making, hopefully, at least 2 of them stacking on top of each other, away from a village. I think I'm going to make it in this direction. Doesn't matter where I make it. I'll probably make it over the ocean. And we're going to try to get enough iron that we can sell it to other people on the server, as well as have enough stocked up for a sorting system and for all of our 1.14 needs. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode of the Dragon SMP.